Oh, we have people here already. Or at the very least, we have person here, and that person is Nitro Indigo. Congratulations to you on winning the award for the firstest person to be here. Hi. So, as ever... Oh, no? Okay, you're not going to display the chat? Like, how dare you, OBS? There we go. Niels is also here. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? And is the game not audible? Because you shouldn't be able to hear the game yet, because I'm still sort of setting stuff up. And also, if you can hear this, then don't mind that. I don't know if you could hear that. I'm just worried that my headphone cable might thwack against the microphone a little bit. So... yeah, I mentioned, possibly last week, in recent videos of mine, that my headphones died. Well, my father was able to, when I was a young Hexagon, my father told me he'd fix my headphones, and headphones he did indeed fix. So, yeah, my headphones are now repaired, but they have a different cable, so they might thwack the microphone a bit. I'm still figuring things out. Also, where the flavins has my mouse cursor gone? I cannot see it. Why are you there? Am I going to have to change the battery at the start of the stream? I don't think it's even the battery that's an issue. My mouse is just having an episode of some kind. Anyway, yeah, is everyone doing a good? Is everyone, like, nuggeting on the house? Is there gravy on the meow? Right, hopefully. Yeah, we've got various. We have various things. I've jumped into a Discord nubbin. Everything should be acceptable. I'm not sure if it is, but I'm hoping it is. Well, that's good to hear, Niels. In fact, if I do that, hopefully my headphone cable shouldn't be too much of an issue. Hearty, why do you exist? Who invited you to the Principality? Coming to you live from San Marino. Anyway, I don't remember where we left off last time. I think it was somewhere over here. Laverne, Deb, and Courtney, all of whom are known as Miss Hart, if you're naughty. Streaming with co-commentators. I think it depends on how you personally handle streaming. Because, like, for some people, some people want to lead the conversation. I don't know. I just improvise. I code switch aggressively based on who's in the conversation with me. Anyway, this is probably gonna suck. So let's just spend 2 minutes not dying, hopefully. In the real world, I ought to have waited for Joth to join us, because I know that they're a fan of the Snatcher in general, but let's try not to die for 2 minutes. Though, having watched these previous streams back, well, the previous stream to this one, I have learned things. Like, amongst other things that I've learned, well, for one, I'm made of metal, don't worry about that. Like, first of all, what would benefit me best? I feel like this won't do me much good, but I'll pop it on anyway. Is there anything else that would benefit me amongst here? Amongst here? Not that I'm seeing. Yeah, having watched the previous streams back, it does seem like the time stop hat isn't as useful as I thought it was. So if ever I go and do another timed mission, the sprint hat will probably be more beneficial to me, but for a boss, this ought to give me more reaction times, I hope. Yeah, okay, Hardy, we're all very impressed with your teeth. Just gonna... is Chatley shorter on Twitch than YouTube? I'm not sure. Also, I forgot that he stole your hat anyway, so I suppose it doesn't matter. And then the obligatory noise of being spooked. It's spooky dooky 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 doo. I just remember making that noise in the actual Let's Play. Implying that this isn't the Let's Play somehow. I mean, it sort of is. So, I know that I sucked major cabbages at this boss when I did it. Ah! That was good. I sucked major cabbages when I did this boss in the Let's Play. And now I just need to survive the boss for a number of time. And it's probably going to be awful. So here we are. Oh, I do hate attacks that do the Stephen Cabbage like that, because I don't like how this game handles stun damage, because it's too easy to be stun locked. But hey, we're a quarter of the way there, folks. It totally won't get harder as time goes on, I'm sure. Ah, I don't like this attack because it's so... Well, we're now at a bit of a time deficit, because I have half my health, and we're only just crossing the half threshold now-ish. Ah! Stop doing that attack and we'll be fine. Eee! All that time I spent worrying about which hat to use, and it didn't even matter. But yeah. Any attack that generates a shockwave. Eee! Oh! 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 Good noises. I worry about, because I don't want to get stunned, and then also I don't want to lose my dong. Haha! You missed that time. Just 20 more seconds, folks. This isn't going terribly. And the moment I said that, I died. Nah. Hey, Apple. 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 Hey, Apple. Hang on a minute. I need to rearrange how I'm sitting as well, because my spine is just the devil's roller coaster right now. Shift leg over the mountain. I'm not super familiar with the, is Children of Mana the same series as Secret and Legend of Mana? Because, if so, not spectacularly familiar and not a huge fond. Oh, Hearty, you are useless at socks. Yeah, I remember, I remember getting Secret of Mana, I think, on the Nintendo, not the eShop, the Wii shop, like, with some spare points that I had left over. And, like, I played it for a little while, like, not very long. And I was just so not into it. Like, it's, I think possibly the fastest I've ever lost interest in a game, because I seldom lose interest in games. And yet here we are. I don't like this attack. But okay. We're halfway there, and we're not in poverty yet. So that's good. It's like, if Gloria Gaynor is less sure of herself, I might survive. But yeah, this attack, it gives you half as, like, if one quake trips you up, then you have like half a second to realize what's going on before he pops up again and gets you in like a lock of stuns. E-O, E-O-O-O-O. How did I take no damage there? Hee-hoo. Now you might think that I'm just hamming this up for the stream. No, I really am like this when I play difficult games. Oon! Oon! In which Tess counts to 1 twice in French. I reference quality things when it conveniences me, thank you. We're back to the 20 seconds left, and just you watch, I am so going to blow this at the last hurdle. Hallelujah. 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 La 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 la. He ba dip ba dip be doo. Ha ba dip ba dip ba dip ba 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 le bo ba do bum bum. Ha. Okay, I did not time that on purpose. I'm hoping that counts, because it's like the timer keeps going, because if you survive for 4 minutes and then 6 minutes, you get extra stamps. But I just wanted to get 1 stamp. And hey, Artie, I'm not opposed to old music. It's just a lot of old music does not hold up. But there are some songs that do. But yeah. And honestly, Indigo, I completely agree with basically all of your statement there, because like the remake was just eggs. Like, I watched Nintendo Capri Sun play, and I was just so disinterested. Oh. Because, like, it looked so artificial, and as I said in, as I said in the TesHex Top 10 Most Overrated Games video, I just wasn't a massive fan of, just games that are just the same generic story that's loosely based on Norse mythology and loosely based on other mythologies, and there's just, like, it always comes back to the same thing of, oh, you do a short quest, and then you do a slightly longer quest, and there's a bunch of, like, elemental spirits that are vaguely named after, like, old spirits, you know, like Undine and Salamander and that lot. Like, there's too many of those, and I don't feel, like, engaged in any of it, because it's just the same thing over and over again. So, yeah, that combined with the remake already being, like, extremely, hey, remember the original? Remember the original? You wish you were playing the original right now, so here's a crappy remake that looks like it's a bloody asset flip with very little going for it. Like, just, I'm not a house, man. Don't treat me like one. Okay. Oh. Well now, Hearty, that got obscenely dark. What should I suppose Dweller Mask. So this seems to have a gimmick. Oh, I see. This is a gimmick. The gimmick's gimmick. Workers work. This factory uses ducks, duck bills, duck feathers, even duck workers. Huh? I see. What? Oh, that made that happen over there, so it doesn't always appear underneath Yao. Haha. Ha ha! Well, I'll try that a subsequent time. You can't stop me. There's nothing holding me back, because it turns out I'm actually secretly Shawn Mendes. That song is far too much of a bop than it has any right of being, by the way. Like, I am still yet to recover from some songs that I discovered in the Epcot FM days. Oh yes, the mission that I was doing previously, all I had to do was survive for 2 minutes. And I did. And technically speaking, like, legally, I could keep going. And if I survived for 4 minutes and 6 minutes, I would get more, like, bonus houses. Haha. What? Walk into cloud, immediately zone out. But, yes, the thing I was doing, it technically counts as success because I survived for the allotted time. So, to clarify for those who are... Oh! Why do you boing? Who invited the So... That's a big old dingus. That's the legal word for bell is now dingus. But, yeah, so for anyone who's sort of just joining fresh out of the diddly bobo, the whole point of this mode is, like, I've already let's played the main game to absolute total and utter completion. So what we have now is, like, sort of a bonus mode, where it's like, here's a load of really difficult and miscellaneous other type missions. Okay. No, wait, no, okay, I can't proxy jump, that's a shame. So yeah, we have a load of, like, missions that are like, play parts of the game again, but differently and harder. And that's what this is, except some of these missions, including the one I'm doing right now, is like this, and one of the rifts that I did in the previous stream, these were actually created by fans of the game. Who I'm not sure if it was, like, submitted by a competition or what the backstory is, but these were submitted by fans, and courtesy of the Death Wish mode, they've been officially canonized in the game. That's right, people, they have been made into... I can't see. They've been made into levels that are actually in the game. And so here we are. So that's cool and fun and good, and sometimes it's a house. I'm not sure how many rift ponds there are in this level, so we'll just have to keep a steady face in the looking for them. It looks like there might only be, like, okay, so there's a bonus prize for getting every single rift pond in this level. So that would say to me that there would be more than one needs, surely. Okay, what is the point of this, by the way? Where do I go? Oh, I need to do the good old back and forth routine. Ah! Remember that time I forgot to think? Yeah. And then back. There was a fouth to my back. You know what? Yeah. Honestly, Indigo, thanks for pointing that out, because like that sounds passive-aggressive and sarcastic, but no, I mean it sincerely. Like, genuinely, thanks for saying that, because I wasn't fully appreciating it until you pointed it out, and now I'm grateful for having had that moment of like, mindfulness. What do you mean, why is there a chat delay? Like, there's not that much of a delay, unless there is. I don't think there is, but it feels like there aren't. So... Huh? 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 Okay, that just happened. And then... Yes, these elite pro strats and strategic use of the magnet badge. And then on the way down, I shall employ another friend. Aha! I'm made of metal and I cannot die. Oh, it's because of... Ah, okay. If Joth joins us, they'll be delighted to know that I have an answer. Okay, I see you. I acknowledge you, Hearty. But yeah, one thing we were wondering in a previous stream was, how does the open your hat to land safely badge work if you're not, if you don't have the umbrella equipped? Well, it turns out that it does that by I keep deactivating the hat too soon. It turns out Hat Kid just sort of Yoshi flutters. Neat. And 18 seconds isn't that bad for a live stream, to be fair. There we go, that's how I invent chicken nuggets on a Thursday. But it's Friday. It's Friday, my dudes. Haha, oh no. Ha, yes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't, like, some sort of secret underneath the here. And it turns out that there is not a secret underneath the here. Right, what information do I need to conglomerate with in order to understand? Yeah. This, so far, like, obviously, there's a limit, but, like, so far, this feels more forgiving than the fan-made rift from the previous stream. Like, I do agree at least with the mentality of, it's 2020, things should be a lot better than they are. So I'm with you there, at least. Okay, didn't fall through the floor. Baby, we're not at the devil's door. Burning in the flame. I already know my own secret. Bang. I missed. Is there a more precise way of aiming the brewing hat? Come now, game. Maybe this is just an unhittable one and expects me to platform across. But surely not. You've shown me that I can hit these things. You right there, Hat Kid? You having a time there? Just edit out the audio and replace it with Darude Sandstorm. Because that's what's going on there. Oh. It just doesn't allow for explosions. Fine, we'll do it the old hatted way. Ah! I panic and then I make strange noises. Okay, Niels, have a safe sandwich or whatever it is people do in February these days. Okay. Why am I like this? Ooh. just when I complimented this area on it being a bit more forgiving than I fell through that time. Y'all saw. I feel like I sort of said y'all kind of like yowl there. Is that just me?
We do. I'm getting careless.
I don't want to go all the way back just to get a hard pon.
Magnet Badger's dicked me over once again.
Ha, you can't exist. It's illegal. Okay, we're here this time. I think we got here once before already, but nevertheless. Yes, okay, we're here. And I can do that, and then fling myself over here! Okay. I did it. I saved Christmas. Which, once again, Christmas wasn't at stake, but nevertheless. Dweller mask, because this is a dweller-themed area. And I shall re-heal, because the game cannot tell me not to. I mean, it possesses the capacity to tell me to, or not to, but I'm going to call its bluff. Okay. It feels like I only got 2 rift ponds, and yet here I am with 4. Well, whatever, I'm not complaining. Now, yup. I know we've been over here already, I just wanted to get some health before heading into the next sub-level, or whatever you want to call it. The light side layer, as opposed to the heavy side layer. Jellicle cats! Okay, so there's some sort of spider over there, and a lot of moisture over here. You could say it's moist. You could also not say that. And I can only assume that the storybook page... Well, actually, come to think of it. So, the storybook pages are hidden collectibles. I called them frogs in the main series, and I am inclined to stand by that. Haha, there's one down there. So, I wonder to myself, what a thinkful world. The artwork for the storybook frogs that we find in these fan-made levels, are they fan-submitted, or was the story told by Agnes? Was the walrus Paul? Like, was the art done by the official dev team such that the stories they tell are canonical? Or were people permitted to submit fanfiction within their rifts? Because to reiterate, this level is fan-made, but it's canonically part of the game because it was added into the game as part of the Seal the Deal DLC update. And that's where we are now. Secret. Oh. I think the majority of the story is told that way. Insofar as, like, there's a lot of backstory that you just don't get if you don't go for the background, the frogs, as I call them. So... what? Oh no, it's those things! I don't like the Elvis Presley birds because they do you a kebab vase. A kebab vase. Why are they everywhere? Okay, so those enemies knock you around like 50. Like, they for some reason, their attacks have hideous amounts of knockback. So bear in mind, we're on a plateau where every instance of life counts especially heavily. You can understand why I'm a little bit cautious about having to deal with them. I maintain, so far, at least, this has been fun-tabulously forgiving. But I'm still looking for secrets, just in case. Okay, there's one over there. Duly noted, I must find at least one other if I head in that general way. The thought suddenly occurs, why am I able to do this mission when I've not done any of the Alpine Skyline Death Wishes yet? Because this is clearly an Alpine Skyline themed area. Oh, you can't hit me, can you? Because you're not tangible. Okay. Okay. Oh. Game, what the fresh hell are you expecting from me here? This looks unfun. Oh, but I did it anyway. This looks impossible, said Tess, doing it anyway because he doesn't care what's impossible. The impossible is possible, all you gotta do is make it so. I'm up here now. You children couldn't touch me with a barbecue pole. Or indeed, a barbecue pie. Oh, well then, Hardy, that changes everything. You know, love changes everything. There was the Thingus that I told myself to watch out for. Oh, those can still hurt you even though they're not tangible. That's fair. Hoy. Chris Froome. How dare you speak ill of my boy Kaito? Mama Hex likes him too. Right, there was a secret around here somewhere. I just need to find where to descend. Descend onto the patch. Ah. Oh. Huh. Well, who now? New now, or indeed Novi Sad. Okay, we're back down here. We're nearly there. I'm a cake. I'm a medium-sized teapot. Now, I'm not convinced that we have all the frogs, but that's just me throwing doubt onto myself. I'm bathing in doubt. But we have one more layer. Mew is the worst. Like, okay, she's well written, but I do not like her. Like, she's Super Alex 641's favorite, but my least favorite of the girls. Tsumugi is best girl. That's a conversation you're not ready for. Anyway, are there frogs amongst? I took off the magnet badge just so that these heart ponds won't deliver themselves to me too soon. Did I mention that Super Alex 641 has a thing for Mew, but that's mostly just because female girl with boob and also a foul mouth. No, that's a different Alex. Because Alex G is British and Super Alex 641 is Canadian. I have much more history with one than the other, but I won't tell you the specifics. The specifics for one. Why is the game stopped? The game appears to have frozen. Oh no! It was going so well. The game has frozen. I don't know if you can see this. It's got the sort of the white haze of despair from what I'm seeing. It looks like on the stream it's just stopped, but in real life it's... why has this happened? How could this happen? I mean, Hardy, that wouldn't surprise me, because that is how Well, I'll use this opportunity to check my emails. Oh, it's just LinkedIn. Well, you can find my leg. Welcome to the TesX Weekly Podcast with a still image of a game in the background. My legs exist. Anything happening on Discord? Ooh, I have messages. But yes, game.
Don't make me do all that again. I mean, yes, it was good and well designed, but I want to respect the viewer's time. Come on, game. Why are you frozen?
My legs.
Clearly, this is the pilot of Tea Time with Tess. But why is the game not responding? What? I want to understand what made this happen. Because this did happen to me once before, a long, long time ago, when I was playing the game, like, on my own time before I did my Let's Play of it. And I did the mission in Mafia Town with the, The mission, the Miffin in Mashia Town with the lava taps, the original one, not the Death Wish version. When I did that on my own time before I let's played the game, this happened at the end of that mission too. So clearly the game wants me to hear something along these lines. I used the wrong verb. You can find my house. Slowly turning into Rich Diawadi. But game, why do you do this to me? It's so unfair. Please, game. Well, I have to swap back to the Rotterdam shade. I'm going to have to do some background Sneedlehourds and reopen. I may be sometime. I won't be, but, you know, I hypothetically could be. But,
game, please put me back where I left off. This is most unacceptable.
You know what this is? This is an outrage.
Oh, this is an outrage.
Well, the game's loading back up. No, game, do you exist? Are you real? Have you located my house? Well, the game does autosave, but, like, not during missions. It's like a between missions thing. Yeah, it looks like we're back. I'm still made of metal, which is just lovely. So this should put us back in the hub, I think. It would be nice if it didn't. You know, put that me right back where I came from also help me. All these loading times that I cut out of the Let's Play, but I can't really do that on a stream because it's live. This is just unacceptable. Game, I will sue you. So this being the case, like, it remembered that I changed badges, but that's it. Oh no! It didn't save that?
I don't want to do that again.
Well, remember what I was saying about respecting the viewer's time? I don't know why this didn't save. There is no reason why it shouldn't have saved that I did this. I did this! You saw me do it! Ah, well then. I did this already, game.
I already did this.
Genro. Everything went to hell. That's all you need to know. Everything bad. That's all you need to know. I'll explain eventually, but now I need to do this again, which I already did once. Ooh! Ee! Ooh, I'm just gonna walk towards the death, because I will be further from the death. I mean, yeah, basically, I insulted Mew Iruma from Danganronpa V3, and then everything went to hell. Ah! Boof! Ah, boof! Well, on the plus side, you get to hear the various bitch noises that I make when doing this sort of high-stakes shenanifuff. Who knows? I might even... That kid didn't turn around fast enough for my liking. I might even do better this time. Probably won't, but I might. No. No. No, thank you. Please. Cease. See, I jumped. I pressed it to jump. You can touch my kneecaps if you don't believe me. And actually, if you can. Right, okay, you're gonna do the red lasers and miss me entirely. Miss me with that red shit. I'm annoying. I'm a triple threat. I can sing, I can dance, and I'm insufferable. No. I'm pressing it to jump. You can't stun me if I'm in the air. No. No, thank you. somehow I lived. And that's what I get for that. 20 seconds, 1 health. Maybe it won't bad leg? Will I remember how to have a leg? Probably not, because we're doing this fumph. How did I? Proxy jumps. I jumped over that, and I had 3 seconds to go. Oh, this will be fun to watch back, except it won't be. Okay. Hopefully this won't be terrible. Really? You're opening with that? How dare you? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I got pinned against the wall as I jumped. Sounds like I'm making excuses, but I mean, I understand how the mechanics of this boss work, so I reserve the right to bitch about the game mechanics. Well, Mew, you could just eat. Oh, no, don't do that. No, 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 it's magic. It's magic. No, oh no, I went the wrong way. And somehow I lived. Why does the pool in the middle jump? Like, that's not how pools work. No, don't hit me, please. Oh, come now. Come now. Go to your local branch of Next and or Topshop. Did I just take 2 damage at once, or have I been blind? Because that's also a possibility. This has just been sloppy, because I've been complaining, because I already did this successfully once. Hello, everyone. I am successfully once. I could do it. I could do it 12 times. Yes, I've been watching more Homestar and Friends. Get your damage away from me. Almost sounds like something from JML. Damage away from me. It happens elsewhere. Oh, no! No, 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 no. No, what can we do for 20 seconds? Nothing, because I'm dead. I mean, I'm getting close. I can do it. I could do it 12 times. He said again. Okay, that's acceptable. That's a thing you can indeed open with. Oh. Nope, 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 no, thank you. None of this today. I will not smell what you're stepping in, which is impressive because you don't even have feet anyway. Though it wouldn't surprise me if there is, like, you know what? I'd put money on it, but I don't want to be proven one way or the other. I would bet that there is probably somewhere on the internet, like, Snatcher fan art that caters to the foot fetish brigade, which is a fetish I will never understand, by the way, but time and a place for that conversation. There are minors present. My least favorite boy from B3. I mean, Kokichi's a bastard. He's a well-written, fun bastard, but a bastard nonetheless. Like, he's the one where I'd be the least sad if he died earlier than canonicity. Because Gonta is best boy. This is beyond dispute. He's a wholesome friend and child, and Ryoma deserved better, and... Knees? Put your knees away, sir. And, yes, apologies if I'm not, like, super attentive to the chat, because obviously I'm focusing on not dying, but I will catch up to the best of my abilities as soon as my brain space is free once more. You know, once the eruption is great. Nope. 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 You know, just, if someone ever tries to attack you, just say no. Just choose not to be attacked. Oh, it's this again. Snatcher used Hyper Beam. It's slightly effective. Now look, I know Luca had a thing for Seesaw Boy, and it was adorable, and that's fair. That's all I'll say. You know, I think I like Kyo more than most people do, and he's probably one of the V3 boys that I could cosplay rather well. And I mean, depending on how you interpret the ending, there might not be incest, and that's, like, I'm not going to give any context to that remark. And also, technically, I've done it now, but I'm going to see if I can get any of the later stamps. Yeah. Nyahaha. Nyahaha. Revenge of the cat girl boy pirates from freshly shaven Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. Nope, no, 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 nope, 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 nope.
Let's play! 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that was great! Let's play again sometime soon.
It turns out I'm secretly a bad imitation of the skipping rope. Okay? From Baldi's Basics in Education and/or Learning. If you struggle at Baldi's Basics, could that be considered an education and learning difficulty? Haha, terrible play on words! Hey, stop doing the attacks that you know work against me. Stop being a sensible strategist. It's like a strategist, but a strategist. A strategic tea towel. A strate towel, if you will. And I personally would not like to. Haha, you missed. So now suddenly the easiest attack to avoid has become the hardest attack to avoid. No, not today. Or any day. Feeling good on a Wednesday with the sparkling thoughts, even though it's Friday. Difficulty makes me panic. No, no. I knew that was gonna happen. No! Hey, we're about to get the other... Okay. We have 2 of the 3 available stamps. If I could survive 2 more minutes, we'll get the 3rd one. But don't bet on it. There are minors present, and I advise against gambling. Don't do it. Ho! You ever just see someone and you just instantly go, ho? 420, hell yeah. There! Oh, no, that's not necessary at all. Ah, this again. No, 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 none of this, and less of that. The hoopity boop boopity boopity boop doo habba bop bow. No, 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 SpongeBob SquarePants. Had to go down a thing there because otherwise the copyright people might exist on my face. But anyway. So that's 1 minute and 10 away from the maximum there, but no, I'll take that. I will quite happily take that. And well, what, as in Super Mario Odyssey? I mean, I've played that, and it's similar, enjoyable. Also, I'm on someone's TV. So what I'm gonna do now is hope the game doesn't explode again. And is there a dedicated save button? Okay, save and exit to main menu. I want to lock that in because for those who are just joining us, I did that mission earlier, albeit not as successfully, and I was partway through the next mission and then the game froze and somehow it forgot that I did that mission once. Hearty, I didn't even see that. So I will do that now. And I haven't even... Well, I've not seen anything of Crash 4 yet, but I intend to. That is on my agenda. Okay, favourite and least favourite girl and boy from all 3 main games. Okay, right. There will be Danganronpa spoilers in what I'm about to say, so put that inside your pipe and smoke it a little bit. From the first game, Chihiro and Mukuro, and I'm not going to go into any more specifics beyond that, but they are my favourites from there. I would say from the second game, Sonya and Nekomaru, or possibly Alolan Byakuya, but probably Nekomaru, and yeah, and Tsumugi and Gonta. So there you go. Those are my favourites of them, and
let's give this one another go because last time we were here it crashed.
Okay, least favourite. I guess... Well, I think Hifumi's kind of a safe bet. And... we'll talk about least favourites here. Doo-doo. I don't know, the girls from the first one are actually, like, difficult to dislike. I suppose... I mean... I know Toko is difficult to love, but she does have her moments, especially in UDG. So I think either Toko or Junko. Second game, least favorite. I'm gonna say Mahiru, or wait, no, Hiyoko. Hiyoko's definitely worse than Mahiru. Never mind. But Mahiru is down there just because she's easy to forget about, which is a shame because she could have been a much more interesting character than she was allowed to be. Yay, I'm potato quality on a 55-inch TV. And I think Teru Teru, probably worst boy in DR2. And then... V3... I think Miu and Kokichi for least favorites. Hopefully that satisfies your nobles. You know, if there's anyone in a local royal family who's, like, watching your face and they're like, now they are satisfied with the answers I have given. If that made anything vaguely resembling sense. Gonna stick this back on and replace No Bonk with Mad Hatter. I mean, I've had a bit of a back and forth relationship with Twitch myself. Not out of disliking it, but like... Like, I used to stream on YouTube, and that made sense because that's where my subscribers are. And then I moved my streams to Twitch for a while, just to... Ow! Why would you do this to me? Then I moved back to YouTube after a while, and then they updated YouTube so that its live streaming service is garbage, so I came back to Twitch. So that's my story. Anyway. Nya. Ooh. Oh. Ah. E. And of course, friendly reminder that this level is a fan-submitted rift. It's a community-made, fan-made rift that was put into the game by way of some sort of competition, probably. Yeah, clearly, Instagram Live is where it's pop lock and or dropping. I really have been meaning to make more use of Instagram than I actually do. Because, I mean, I have an Instagram, I consult for Instagram, but I don't make proper use of... Okay, managed to recover that. Yeah, I don't make as much use of my personal Instagram as I should. Anyway, what is... Oh, it's this again! Right. I'm gonna say Gonta's probably the best boy. So, like, it's a close run thing because they're all very good. But I'm gonna go with Gonta because he's a... I had to do so much with my left hand there. Oh no! What? No! Ghibli, 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 ghibli. At first I misread that as Insta-Smile, then it turned into Insta-Mile, and suddenly the joke made sense. So, well done. We do? No, not again! Why am I suddenly bad? I did this earlier. Okay, we're back here. We could do this. Okay. Oh yeah! That was unnecessarily loud and aggressive. Ooh, ting tang, walla walla, bing bang. I mean, I'm inclined to say Mukuro because she's my wife in Tomodachi Life for one. But I don't know. Generally, the girls are good, the boys are good, everyone's good. Except for the ones who aren't. So, once again, hopefully your nobles are satisfied. Anyway, I have enough rift ponds to advance to the next area, but we need to do all this again because I'm going to do what I can to be as complete as I can. Until next Fleb's Day. I really miss not having the magnet badge on, but if I put it back on, I'm going to end up like hoovering up a whole bunch of hard ponds when I don't need them, and I might need them later, and you know how it is. Okay, least favorite. I mean, I'm gonna go with Hifumi. Like, Teru is like a close second to the bottom there, but he's at least somewhat a little bit redeemable, if only as comic relief in the anime. Whereas Hifumi's just a pervert. Okay, camera go cray cray, why not? Oh, someone's here. This call has been possessed by a fellow eggplant. It's Losmond, I think, unless I'm mishearing the universe.
No, I don't think it's missing the universe. It is me.
It's
Yeah.
it's the winner of the universal scale edition of the hearing competition. You are Miss Hearing the Universe 2020. Congratulations.
Yay!
You can hear the universe this year.
Wow, sounds scary. So how are you?
I'm alive! I'm alive! In the words of Sia.
Yep.
And I'll say Hiyoko because she's irredeemable.
Okay.
Just because earlier on people in the chat be asking me, like, oh, who's your best and favourite and unfavourite and least and good and bad of the Danganronpa people? And that was my answer.
Ah. See, now that's a difficult thing if you would ask me, because I'm not overly familiar with the first game, but I'm very much familiar with the character of 2 and 3. Or 3, whatever the common acceptance is.
Well, then of course, we're both familiar with the cast of Chaos Potentia Est, which is also Danganronpa. It's just a little bit less canon. It's its own canon.
Yeah. I mean, when I read the names, I get which name is associated with which species. Yeah. I mean, I know Suku is a pink.
Setsuko.
There we go. I know she's a penguin because that based me.
And Momo, very wholesome boy. He's a friend and floof. Meow.
My brain had a thought that maybe you named both after your cat, but your cat was still alive at the time you were making the character, so that would have been that's a spooky coincidence.
I think so. But yeah, that actual thing is just the Japanese for tessellating hexagons, Mosaiku Shikinorokake, but then just taking the first syllable, mo, and doubling it up to create a name. And it also works out as being meaningful because a momo is a kind of peach that's native to Japan, and Momo is a soft and fluffy boy. Like a peach.
I still don't understand the meaning behind my name. I think you said something along the lines of my character's surname means something like born in the East.
Yeah, it's essentially just good girl from the East. Because you are. Though
yes.
Again, it also doubles as being surprisingly effective because I believe, and I don't know for certain, but I believe there was a character called Setsuko in Grave of the Fireflies, which is viewed as one of the premier anime films. So you got that as well.
Yeah.
And then there's Alex's character, Riku, who I didn't know at the time shares his name with a Kingdom Hearts character. I legitimately was not aware of this. I don't particularly pay attention to Kingdom Hearts. But
Neither do I, but I feel like I should.
But again, in hindsight, it kind of makes sense because he's the ultimate voice actor, and there's a lot of voice acting in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's also Setsuka with an A in Danganronpa Another 2. Setsuka Chebukuro. She's a good one. I like Billiard's mama, but yeah, Setsuko with an O is Penguin Girl.
Yee. And I just got back from finishing off Jackbox game.
In a pool?
No, the swimming pool that I go to is shit because of the English going into.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You ever
Yeah.
just forget your entire country has been told to implode?
Well, yes, because I still have to go into work.
Yowp. Yowp.
Apparently,
No, I fell into a hole and now I can't see. Oh, the recovery. It got worse. I just saved myself in the worst way possible. Okay, as you were.
But yeah, I still have to go into work because apparently McDonald's is like essential now or something. And plus we can do takeaway.
Well then.
So there's that.
Did you know you don't actually work for a restaurant? Your employer is actually an estate agent.
I mean, it's true. I just watched the food theory video about it. That McDonald's actually pulls in more than half of its revenue stream from like land ownership rather than selling food.
Oh.
So today you done diddly learn a snack of food.
That is useful information, and I also found out they do have Nando's in other places, including Canada, so Alex can enjoy the Nando's.
Someone other than me remembers Trapped. I enjoyed that game.
remember Trap.
Oh, good. They changed the woman who did the lips, and I don't know. I preferred the earlier series from what I recall, but hey, she was a character. But the eternal question: when they refer to the contestants as unfortunates, is that their job title, or is that is it just an adjective? Anyway, this was where the game crashed last time, so hopefully hopefully the eruption will be great. Because even though I said earlier I could do it 12 times, I don't want to have to do it 12 times. Also, we're looking for a bell. Oh, there's a bell. It's like, where's an egg, but where's a bell? Here's a bell. We'll call her Isabel, because there is a bell.
Ah, Animal Crossing. Reminisces quietly.
Reminds me of how the name Teresa is just one apostrophe away from being there's a. As in, Teresa snake in my boot. No? Okay.
Okay. Gino, anything for you, Beyonce?
In this house we stand, Gino da Campo.
Yes, and you are in for a time for the next episode of Family Fortune to watch.
You said that last week and you were right, where it was like, what? Name an activity you do at the beach. Wait. That's not an activity. But it was on the board anyway.
That wasn't what I was referring to.
I'm sure there was something else. I just don't remember off the top of my head. But also,
I can't remember what the question. Oh, it was what? Name something you put in your mouth but you don't swallow.
Oh yeah.
And then the woman.
And
then the woman.
The woman buzzes in, and all you hear is bleep.
But we all knew what she said.
Because I said it too. She could have just said your partner. Well, I suppose it depends on whether or not you're into vor. I personally am not. I feel like Mew Iruma would be, so that's another string in my no thank you Mew bow.
But yes, you are in for a time next episode, but I can't say, because spoilers, but it's not a cringe time, but it's a time, you know?
I appreciate your discretion. Okay, the end of the level is there, so let's not go there. Oh, there's a frog there. I feel like I've missed a frog, but I don't know where. So unless there's a second frog here somewhere. Hearty, you're right. Oh, invisible wall? Invisible wall. But yeah, earlier on, while I was doing this level the first time, I happened to insult Mew, and then the game crashed. So, it's the Mew Iruma curse.
3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. Shit, this is going fucking easy. Kasploosh! Just the tip is fine. I'm feeling extra sensitive like these big boobs. And Tess is at the loss for words. Or he died.
Or both. Can I?
Because you tend to be at a loss for words when you're dead. In fact, don't say words at all. Because you're dead.
Yeah, I'm livening up the Among Us ghost chat.
Jamro Iruma.
Oh
Not
no.
Enoshima.
It's a Genro Enoshima.
Yes. And, like, in answer to Janro's question, like, I know he asked this yesterday and I was meant to answer him. Yes, Philly G and I were in the same room, but what didn't help was that Philly G said the colour of the person that killed him, so that's who I voted for.
It's a little bit cheaty.
Eh.
And we don't know how the story ends. Ooh.
Well, I'm going to try and get him a Steam account, so then I can put Among Us on my laptop, so then he can play on the laptop in another room of my flat.
They can call it the Steam Room and then have guests over who are immediately disappointed because they were expecting something different.
Yeah.
And once again, just in case, specifically because I'm paranoid, save and exit to main menu and then come back in, just in case the game crashes again and tells me, no, you have to do that a third time.
This is an outrage!
This is an outrage!
Rupee!
Uncle Rupee!
Pinkle.
Okay.
That was a very good okay. Like on par with the meme. Tess makes weird noise. Lozzie. Okay.
The Yoshi's dreamed! Yoshi? Yoshi?
That was deliberately my over-the-top, like, American Blamblehrausend. You know, my Blamblehrausend.
And so, the Yoshi!
The Yashis dreamed a dream and thank a thinky, then ate and eat and drank a drinky. That's how that song goes, right?
Die! Maybe?
Oh, we have a ball! I didn't know this ball existed, but now we have it. So anyway, I'm just looking for the sticker, and I could... Oh. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Rocking around the Christmas tree! That was necessary. You get an achievement for doing that, by the way.
Happy holiday. What does the fox say?
You know. Anyway,
You know the song.
where might there be... I could just use the hat to look for stickers, but I have yet to do that. Maybe it's amongst Doesn't appear to be amongst. Okay, it's not amongst. Oh.
Okay.
And obviously, by hat I of course mean compass badge. They're clearly the same thing. So, how have you been doing in the past week anyway? Because I am looking for a licky sticky.
I've been
Have you been...
okay. I've been okay. I've been at work.
How was
which
work?
Sucks.
Do you have any crazy work stories?
You mean other than the old guy that randomly came into McDonald's yesterday with a pot noodle and a bottle of Coke and wanted to sit down and watch the police shout at a homeless guy? And then we had to escort him out the building?
Now, to clarify, I'm laughing at the absurdity of that situation. I'm not trying to, like, belittle anyone.
It's okay. I just... like... This was yesterday, so just as lockdown had started in the England. So he went in and thought he could sit down and eat. And then we just sort of had to get a manager, and it's just like, no, child. Even though he's an old man. No, sir, you can't sit and eat here.
But I want to have me pot noodle and me Diet Coke and watch the police talk shit. It's my constitutional right.
We don't have a constitution, sir. This is Britain.
No, the guy was just like, oh, okay, and then just sort of left. And now I kind of feel sad.
Well, I'm sufficiently amused. Okay. Bumpus badge. Was I even remotely? Is it in the attic? Why would it be up there?
I don't know.
It looks like it could be. Oh, it's up on the window. Jiggity jig.
I don't even know what's in the attic at your house.
Neither do I. I've never been up there.
But you know it exists because you built it in Minecraft.
I guessed in Minecraft. Anyway, now that that's all been deliciously squared away, we are rapidly running out of options. So there is killing two birds, which...
I misheard that as we are rapidly running out of onions.
I mean, that too. I'm gonna drink some water.
Okay. Moisture.
Ooh, that's fresh. But yes.
What's fresh about a potato? Sorry.
I am amused. Okay, it's time to fight two people, and they're both good boys, unfortunately.
Two good boys? Who are two good boys?
The conductor and DJ Grooves.
Oh, DJ Grooves, here's the precious penguin bab, right?
I guess you found my
What?
little
Well, not Bab, but DJ Grooves is the penguin, right?
Yes. So
Yee!
we have Funky Pingu and Angry Scottish Angles.
This last timepiece is all for me, darling. If you want it, well,
I feel like
come and get it.
the lines that they're using here as well, I feel like they haven't custom recorded those. They've just really cleverly intercut lines that were already in the base game, so that it makes sense with the two of them. And amidst all of this, like, in my mind, it... Oh! First of all, this is a jam, but also, in my mind, I've just got other friends from Steven Universe playing. No!
That's right, I've heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friends. That's right, I've heard the story, don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's swell to
finally meet her other friends.
Yep, that was the time.
It's one of those musical songs from a musical that Laura and I should clearly cover at some point. There's that, and there's There Right There from Legally Blonde the Musical, but... Oh good! A boss that actually gives me health back!
otherwise known as gay or European, because nobody calls it there right there, even though that's what it's called on like the official like album and like in the official thingy. Like, but everyone else just refers it to gay or European.
But yeah, I mean, that's what it's known for being. How did he hit me so many times?
A European, it's hard to guarantee.
Is he gay or European? Well, hey, don't look at me.
Don't look at me. You see, they bring their boys up different in those charming foreign ports.
They play peculiar sports in shiny shirts and tiny shorts.
Okay, a European, the answer could take weeks.
They both say things like ciao bella while they kiss you on both cheeks. This is so much harder than I thought it would be, and also than it looks. The game doesn't know which one of them to look at, and oh, those are balls! But birds don't have balls, they don't even have mammaries! Oh no! I need to make better use of my badges, and hats, especially my hats.
Watch out!
Don't you have like a whole collection of them?
Balls?
Hat!
Oh, that would make more sense.
Like in real life as well as in game.
Yes. I mean, I have balls as well, but that's not the question.
Are you up to date on the Junior Eurovision stuff?
I still haven't heard any of them. I just know that Armenia's withdrawn because of difficult situations.
Yeah, I kind of understand and kind of knew it was going to happen.
I at least like that they took the time to tell us what their act would have been. Also, I have no idea how to avoid that knife attack because they seem to home in on you no matter what you do.
But yeah, it's nice that they at least gave us some like closure as to who their performer was going to be. And I think they're just going to release the song anyway?
I hope they do.
Well,
I mean,
they're going...
begs the question, if they're going to release it anyway, what was to stop them from, like, recording the relevant performance? But then again, you know, participation fees and whatnot.
Yeah. So I think we're now just waiting on Georgia, and then we'll have them all. And then Tess and I will do Junior Eurovision related content.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Even if I just appear as Discord comment form. Again, like I did last year.
I don't even remember how I did it last year. I never remember how I do things. It's bold of me to assume I have any idea what I'm doing at any given moment.
Well, it's because you like left it until like the last possible minute, then you live react.
I should try not to do that this year, but I can't guarantee.
You were live reacting to the music videos.
Yeah.
And you sort of screen capped my Discord comment that I sent to you, and you were like, by the way, here's Laura's ranking of things. So that's how you did that last year. And then in the years before that, I've just appeared in a call with you, and we've just recorded things and shared our thoughts and feelings and stuff.
I don't know how to avoid those knives, because no matter where I run, always one of them at least hits me. That sure was a sentence with grammar.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I know I've shared in the Discord server, like, I think a while ago that Spain was my favourite, and still kind of is. I mean, unless Georgia sends something like amazing, then I think Spain's my favourite, and not just because they're Spain, but...
I don't know what to expect from any of them.
Well, everybody was expecting J'imagine to be a ballad, and it
Is it?
ain't. No.
What kind of song is it? Because I know people were like, oh, it's gonna be a ballad with a title like that, and then it just wasn't. Is it not? I hope it isn't, just to prove those people wrong.
No, it's kind of like, sort of like... Disney princess-esque kind of thing, like sort of like happy, like sort of la 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 la, like sort of like happy happy.
I'm on
happy
board with that.
Happy waltzing through the flowers kind of time.
I'm down for a twaddling through the flowers song.
Again with the twaddling!
Yeah, you need to have a good old-fashioned twaddling song. It's the legal limit. You need to have at least one twaddle per hour. Also, the music here is a bop! And also, excuse you, I jumped over that knife. And now I'm dying.
I mean, in my own personal opinion, like, the Western European countries that are still in
How did I
Junior
die?
Eurovision, I don't know, death? But Western Europe be packing heat, because, like, I like France, I like the Netherlands, I like Spain.
I still don't know what to expect from any of them.
Nah.
Like,
I mean, did you watch a German national final?
I saw a recap of the selection process, but fuck off, I didn't hit that. But yeah, all I know is they chose the singer that people considered to be the weakest, and they chose the song that I considered to be the weaker of the two. But that doesn't really mean much because I remember jack shit in a handbasket about it.
Well, I don't remember her being the weakest, because I seem to remember quite a lot of people liking her version of See You Later over Stronger With You. But See You Later was definitely the stronger song out of those two. Like, I just cannot connect with it at all. Same with Kazakhstan, I can't really connect with that.
I'm
You will... You'll have a time listening to it.
I'm expecting to like Kazakhstan, but I don't have any basis for that assumption. My apothecary.
Like, I don't think Kazakhstan's, like, I'm not, like, Kazakhstan's not really been my top in my top of any of the years that they've been at Junior Eurovision. Like, I feel like I would have liked Seize the Time if people weren't overhyping it to win.
That is reasonable, because people were like, oh, yeah, that's it really. People were like, ooh, and that was kind of it. I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did against that, but Conductor Grooves, by the way, the sign just works so many.
2019. It was pretty, and I can understand why it won the jury vote, but I don't quite get why it came second overall.
I mean, neither do I, but then there have been several years where the Junior Eurovision result hasn't made a fat lot of sense to me. Like, there was one year, semi-recently, I want to say it was 2017, where Georgia came second with what was so flagrantly just like a generic appeal to nostalgia for people who liked music in the 70s. So people who are not children at the time of the contest will not have, like, they mathematically could not be children. And yet it's like, hey, we're gonna put this second because the juries are all adults, despite the fact that it's supposed to be a competition for kids! Kids are not going to have, like, nostalgia for 70s throwback shit. That, like, no offense to the child, just the song had no business doing that well with the juries, and that, in fact, that year might have been the year where it was 100% jury, which might be why I was objecting to it.
No, that was the first year they introduced the online vote.
And also that, I want to say that was the song that came second to Polina Bogusevic, because like, I wasn't a big fan of that one either, simply because, like, it was alright. It was just, in my opinion, overrated.
Yeah, same. And the 100% jury voting, that was 2016.
Yeah, that was the freshest of garbages. Can I get a hard pun up in here? Nope, I'm just gonna get hit by an attack that I had no way of seeing coming. That's fair.
But then, with it being 100% jury in 2016, I can understand why Georgia won that year.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like the sort of song that juries are more likely to vote for.
Which seems unfair because, like, If the juries aren't made of children, they have no business commenting on the winner of a junior song contest. Okay, that was bullshit. Okay, I will say, what is bullshit is when these guys land, they, like, a combination of they have, like, impact on landing, and once Hat Kid starts an attack, she's locked facing a certain direction, which makes it hell in a handbasket to, like, reorient yourself, which seems a bit dumb. Oh, well, you try changing direction whilst swinging a baseball bat at a penguin, but still. And I was spamming the homing attack button as well, like, it's not doing it.
Or at the very least, like, get good. Some... get good, yeah. But, like, with the juries of Junior Eurovision, yes, I can understand, like, having, like, music professionals in there, but also, like, maybe, like, get some opinions from, like... I feel like saying, like, people that have experience with children, so, like, teachers and parents and that sort of thing.
At the very least, instead of having, like, obviously they don't have the kids jury anymore, but instead of ever having had the kids jury, it should just be, like, all the juries should be kids juries, because it's the kids song contest!
Yeah. I'm just saying, if they have to be adults, at least have some experience of children. Or working with children, anyway.
Yeah, like, have adults who understand the hearts and minds of children such that they... Pregnant. What? Like, my brain isn't fully in working order because I'm fighting a couple of pigeons.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
Hey, it's not your fault. It's, like, I'm trying to, like, discuss in an informed way whilst simultaneously fighting a very difficult combined boss. So... like, it's on me. Like, I recognize that, like, me sucking, that's me. You don't need to apologize for that.
Fair enough.
Hot pond, please!
Not what I thought you said at all, but okay. Rolling with it. We are rolling with the fact that Tess just asked Party for porn, please.
What?! And that's something else. If you're in the middle of an attack combo, you can't jump, and, like, I need to be maneuverable here, sirs and madams. And everyone else. And the known universe. And the universe. I can hear the universe.
I worry about you sometimes.
I worry about me constantly.
Yes, I would worry about you more, but I'm kind of worried about me too.
That's fair. The universe is terrible at the moment.
I know.
Oh, that was a good wombo combo. If only they could all be like that, because I am painfully aware that these bosses always have too much health anyway. Like, even in the main game, I would say that DJ Groove and the Conductor, like, the Chapter 2 boss in general, has, like, too much health because it's such a fittingly cinematic experience. Now can I have a heart pun? You kept giving them to me when I didn't need them. Cars!
Can't believe I let you be the star of my movie!
Oh, the bomb! Yay!
But yes, we were having Jackbox party earlier.
We will have more Hex Does Jackbox live streams. Fear ye not. Oh, that was...
That's fine for the time being. I'm happy playing with Billy G, my parents, the sister.
The toilet.
Because we played Joke Boat, and this will stick with me because I was not expecting this to come from my sister's mouth. Or from her brain.
Or from her legs.
My nickname is Tree, because I got wood.
Oh no. She's supposed to be in the house of God.
Well,
Better cover your ears!
she's somewhere else now. I say that like she's moved to Japan already. She hasn't yet.
Heart Pond, please! Please! Please!
He will give you some soon, I'm sure! I could be referring to the boss, I could be referring to Harty giving Tess porn, I don't know. I am just a terrible person right now.
Porn.
Tentacle porn.
Grab your dick and double click, the internet is for porn.
That could be another song that we duet at some point. No.
Alas, I'm not sufficiently familiar with it.
I didn't even know it was from a musical until I found out it was.
Time to bring out the big guns!
Wallace and Gromit!
No.
I was inside a wall. I was frozen today.
What's that from?
I don't
sounds
fully
like it's
remember.
from a thing.
It is from a film at least. I just don't know which one.
Just walking out of the Disney shop with a DVD. I bought Frozen today!
Walk out of the Disney shop. I bought porn!
No!
I don't remember Bambi ending like that.
This one ain't
Has
rubber!
the election ended yet?
Here we
What?
The election.
I don't know. I'm just not gonna talk about it because it's sad. Well, I say that. The results seem to be going good from what last I saw.
Yeah, I can't remember what state Joff is from.
Joff is from Georgia.
Ah, I thought so. I think they're one of the ones that are still waiting for their votes to be counted last I saw.
And they are taking their like Nevada is the one who's like really taking their time, and there is a spooky girl present. How did I die?
Ladies and
Hi.
Who's spooky? We have a spooky friend.
Hi.
But I am in what I refer to as my inner circle Discord. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of memes being made about Nevada like taking their sweet ass time, like, come on, do something, poking it with a stick.
can't believe I
Hello?
I'm trying to do my thing. Oh! What just happened? I just kind of flew to the moon and then lost 2 health. To the moon! Why are they allowed to do like, area attacks that home no matter whether or not the game wants it to?
I don't know, but it does happen.
Can I salvage this run from the brink?
Yes,
I would like to.
I believe it you.
I don't. Immediately get stabbed.
Okay.
Haha.
Oh
This boss is like hard ordinarily. So to have to fight both versions of it on top of each other at once, yeah, it's cray-cray. Because the bosses don't care about each other being there. Oh, there's an owl. Oh, I'm dead.
I
well-
thought it was magpies that were the sign of death.
Don't be racist. There is a link to the Tessellating Discord on my YouTube channel. I probably should put a link to it here on Twitch if I'm gonna stream here regularly, I guess. Boom!
I don't exactly. Was that a thing? Or am I dreaming?
What?
About magpies being like a sign of death.
Corvids in general, I think. But I think some cultures specifically magpies, and some are like crows. But like, they're actually little did they realize it's a sign of good luck because you get to see a cool bird.
Yee.
But yeah, if someone's able to put the Discord link in the chat, then I will allow it. But
Yee.
but full disclosure, the voice chat that we're currently in is not open to the public. But you know, there was a server nonetheless. Cars
Against humanity.
choo choo. Oh, you can join the server. You just can't join this particular conversation. Bo, 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 bo. Something killed me, but I don't know what.
Good to know.
This, like, even though this is probably objectively harder than the Mafia Town boss, but souped up, this feels, at the very least, it feels more doable. Because let's not forget, the hard version of the Mafia Town boss did kill me like 27 times.
Billy G's here.
I can somewhat hear him.
Hi!
There he is.
How are you, Tess?
Mr. Mushroom, mush me a room, bum 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 bum.
Hey,
I muted you accidentally, Phil. Sorry.
how are you coping anyway?
I'm suffering because this is difficult. Oh, it's cars again! One day, it may not be today, but one day I will beat this boss. What if I ignored one of them and then beat up the other? I feel like that might not exist.
Ladies and gentlemen!
But at least the music is a jammety bop. I do love both of these boys, especially the conductor, so it pains me to be beating up on them both. But then there's the knife attack, which doesn't have a house.
Does it have a flat though?
It might. I've not done any background research on the knives. I've not put gravy on the meow.
Sorry I went quiet for a bit, but Fully G and I were just having a chat, and I didn't think that wanted to go on recording.
Fair enough. Or alternative punchline, you were having what?
Tess, come on, it's a bit early in the day for that sort of shenaniganry.
I mean, Alex might disagree, but then again, that's Alex.
Please. Alex would probably want to have that sort of activity in broad daylight if he could.
I mean, yeah,
Just so there's witnesses to the activity.
he'd probably want to do it in a shoe.
Surely that would be like too small.
Ordinarily, yes, but bear in mind, this is Alex we're talking about. I mean, what?
Well, I mean, if he was going to do it in one of my size shoes, because I am like a size 5 shoe. That is quite small. And that's UK size 5.
Barleycorns is technically the unit of measurement. Like, we're always like, oh, it's size number, but we don't know what the number is. It's the number of barleycorns. I don't know why they're called that, they just are. So now you know for your next pub quiz. Oh, wait.
What do you mean, oh wait? We could have a pub right here!
But the downward locks. Pubs aren't allowed to exist anymore.
I'm basically hinting at we could always get the alcohol at the supermarket and basically run it from the comfort of my own kitchen.
And then call yourself when you're drunk. Alcohol me.
Alcohol you and I'm drunk!
And you it 'cause you're not around.
Time to bring out the big gun!
I am Storm. I break the walls and I take control. You can stop me.
I've not heard. I've not heard any of the national finalists apart from Alcohol You. I only heard that because it won.
You'll hear Storm because I've sent it to the 16th Hex Vision, which I am still working on. I'm just going through some stuff.
That's fair and valid. Welcome to Times Square. This boss filmed live from New York. Hello, Eloila. Why am I dead?
Jump up and choke her.
Try not to
Those
choke
were the
her.
words, right? Yeah. Did you ever release the video that me and you did for that on Discord?
I did not.
That's fine, because I think you said like if it wasn't going to be shown on the BBC that you were going to release it on Discord anyway.
I don't remember. 'Cause
I don't either.
It can't be online because copyright, but anywhere else, I don't know.
I don't know either. I know it definitely wasn't on the BBC, and I did say sorry I couldn't see it, and you were just like, good, I didn't want it to be on that show anyway.
That show was awful. The BBC's like, hey, let's do the bare minimum.
Well, they still showed Shine a Light in the end.
Yeah, and Graham
But they-
Norton was rude.
I don't remember too much about it.
He was like, like, Alicia Sheplinska, she's not very interesting, but that's okay because some people aren't. Like, how dare you? Who don't you think you're not?
Wait, who was that about? Was that Poland?
That's Poland, yeah. Haha, the cars. End of thought.
Broom, broom.
Boink.
Drink. I will be right back. Oh
Gentlemen!
Ladies and
See, what I could do at some point is activate peace and tranquility, but I don't want to do that. I will say, Shine a Light was better than the thing that the BBC put together themselves. So there's that at least. But yeah, like I could activate slightly less difficult mode, but then what would be the point of the stream? I don't actually remember what the difference is. If you choose to simplify it cube style, then I don't remember like what. Like I know the game remembers that you didn't clear it legitimately, but I don't remember like what the officialness is beyond that. Like, does it not count at all? Does it only count as a practice? Haha! I'm getting better at dodging the knives. Yeah, just keep doing those attacks. Those are much easier to withstanderate. Haha! See, you know, sometimes you're good, sometimes you're dead. That's just how life is. Yeah. Just avoid the cars that face each other and maybe you won't get hurt. Okay. Nope. I don't like the knife attack because that's the most efficacious one for murdering me with. like, amidst all of this, what I can say is, at least it's not the thing from Yoshi's Crafted World, because I haven't even started editing that yet. I've technically not even finished recording it yet, because it's a house of bad times. It's like the Guten Harden Garden, but bad and soft. Excuse you, I was jemping with an E.
Can't believe I let ye be the start of my
I do not want peas in the trees! I don't even know how many hits these guys take. I know it's a very long time. But hey, I do feel like I'm getting progressively, not necessarily better, but I'm gaining some semblance of skill with each repeat. So there's that going for me at least. I hate that attack. See, what's annoying as well is that they can both call the same attack at almost the same time, so the same attack happens twice on top of itself.
Do this to me, lassie.
But worst of all is the knives. Okay, that definitely missed me. You don't get to tell me that it didn't. I have to start from the beginning each time. Because for the uninitiated, in like what we're currently fighting is the Chapter 2 boss of this game, but Chapter 2 has two different outcomes. Like depending on how you do Chapter 2, you fight either the conductor or DJ Grooves. The gimmick of this boss is you're fighting both at the same time, and it's the same boss functionally. It's just
Hello?
what?
Hello?
Yes, hello. Say words.
I did. I've just unmuted myself because I was getting drink.
Getting drunk? Turning up in the club? Crying in the discotheque? Which is absolutely what's happening with this boss.
Crying at the discotheque. That was a song by Alcazar.
Really? Oh, is Sophie Ellis Bextor's thing a cover?
No, that's Murder on the Dance Floor.
No, no, she's done Crying in the Discotheque as well. Like, the BBC are really plugging it hard at the moment.
I will Google this.
You know, come and play with Alcazar. I'm getting better at these first parts. I do think that the previous stream was a better showcase of some of my more elite A Hat in Time skills, because that had Train Rush Crazy Mode. That's not what it's called, but still. And by the way, for anyone who's like severely following along, I have gone back and like put timestamps in the stream archive so people can like go back and see like which missions I did at what time.
Yes, the Sophie Ellis Bextor version is a cover.
Hooray. The other frustrating thing with this is, it doesn't feel like it's difficult. It's not that, like it's challenging, but it doesn't feel like it should be hard. But it is! One thing that I was bitching about recently that definitely is worse than this is, like, spoilers for Yoshi's Crafted World, but there is a secret boss at the end of the Hidden Hills levels, and it's so fucking cheap. I hate it with every fiber of my house. Because, like, what it is there's 3 rounds of, like, doing a shortened version of bosses from earlier in the game. And then the final round, or I assume it's the final round anyway, is like a Go-Go Yoshi segment. And, like, there are no checkpoints in that either. So, if you die to go... Bear in mind, Go-Go Yoshi, you can't restore your health. You can't use any costumes for defense. Like, you have... Like, if you make any mistakes, you're basically boned for life. And if you die in the Go-Go Yoshi segment, then you have to do the whole thing again from the beginning. Like, there aren't any checkpoints. You have to do the whole ridiculously slow first 3 phases all over again before you get to even try the last phase again. It's megalovania bullshit.
Thanks for that heads up there, Tess.
Well, you've only played about 10 seconds of the game. You'll be fine. Plus, you play in mellow mode, so it might be a bit more forgiving to you. What hit me?
I've been trying to catch up with playing, but I'm trying to catch up on a lot of games, to be honest.
And Artie, it'll keep going until I beat it. So you're gonna have to fucking deal. It's so hard on me having to hear the music that gets annoying. I'm having to fight a difficult boss and it's annoying. So shut your fuck, boy! You were saying?
Somebody's desperate to play Among Us.
Oh yeah. Because that's the thing that might happen out on the stream. But I feel like I'm getting better at this, though. I mean, hey, if y'all think you could do any better.
I know I can't. Because I am very much into my life simulation games. Such as Animal and The Sims.
I mean, I jumped and I was in a homing attack, but sure, just tell me I died anyway. And this music's still a bop anyway, even if it does annoy your mouth. Tell your mouth to get better taste. Who keeps whistling? I think it's one of the attacks, but I don't know how. I think it's the drop stage lights. Drop a house. What's she gonna look like with a chimney on her attack? But hey, you know, I did the first phase nice and easy, quick like. Now we're back to the knives. Knives Out is a good film. I don't know why Daniel Craig's accent is that.
Is Knives Out a horror?
It's sort of a psychological whodidit mystery comedy. Like it's not like comedy, but it's I think comedic. I think is the best word for it. Like black comedy, I guess.
Fair enough.
But it's good as well. And, like, if you like the storytelling in Danganronpa, you'd enjoy it. Now, what was I supposed to do about that game? You wouldn't even show me where the other attacks were coming from. Health, please? Health? Ah. What hit me? Yeah. What killed me?
Oh.
You're back.
Yes.
You stopped existing for a minute, but now you're alive again.
I stopped existing to work out what the heck was going on with my connection.
Aha! Oh. Whoop. Ah, Postman Pat.
And his...
Black and white birds!
That dude.
That toothpaste.
Luxembourg's flag looks like toothpaste.
Yes, it do. Boink, and a second boink. Damn right you get bonk. Oh, knives! Oh, knife! Oh, knife! Oh, knife!
If Luxembourg win Hexvision, like, expect their slogan to be something like "Stay fresh."
And it will be hosted by the Squid Sisters.
How could you do this to me, lassie?
You know, because stay fresh.
Oh.
And again, in the middle of an attack cycle, and you're not allowed to break the attack cycle by jumping, which means that your mobility is severely impeded, which you need mobility in a space like this. Oh, he's up there. I am so lost in the sauce here. I mean, that is a move.
Now, I remember seeing on Facebook somebody suggested a Eurovision Song Contest for old people.
Oh, so anything pre-2004 then?
No, like, they basically described it as like the junior contest, except all of the contestants are like over 60.
You know, that's really feasible in the current climate of the world, of the universe, of the known left leg. You know how it is.
I get that, and I'm just sort of like, I don't think many countries have that many old people that still sing.
Or that are alive. Or are dead.
Because isn't it like in Italy or somewhere where it's illegal to die?
Yeah,
In like a little Italian town.
there's a town in Italy where death is illegal, and they've had over 30 people break that law.
But like, if you're in the town when you die, you can't really control that, can you?
But it was sort of a like, what's the word for it? A frivolous law, because basically their graveyard was too full. And they were like, people, just stop dying. I avoided the knives.
Now I'm just reminded of when I went to Austria and there was like a ski jump that sort of went over a graveyard.
Oh. I thought you could say, that time I went to Austria and everyone died.
No.
But Le Pont d'Avignon is in France.
What's Le Pont d'Avignon?
You know
Is
that
that a
bridge where
ski-
everyone died?
No, there was like, I think it was, yeah, no, it was a ski jump that was built for like the Innsbruck Winter Olympics, and there's like a graveyard sort of near where that is now. So yeah.
Cool. Death.
Austria was
Speaking
a
of
time. We went through Germany. We saw a Eurovision 2011 bus. 2012. So yeah, that was a time. I just found it impressive that they still kept the Eurovision branding on buses a year after they hosted the contest.
Well, they did a good job hosting. So good that the 2012 actually plagiarized a load of their graphics.
Yeah. And I mean, when we went to Sweden, I mean, it was a time. Sweden was definitely a time.
It was a time. A time was had, and the time was us. We were the time. It's time for us, like that Russian song. Time. You know, you've had all the other songs. Now it's time for us. But that's absolutely not what they meant.
Time has come and it's now. As we are, I don't know the words to that.
Neither do I.
No, it's like Russia's worst placing at the junior contest, which kind of makes me sad, but eh.
Oh, that's a good. That's the. So, back left. Is that my left, or historic left? This is what happens when I put all my attention on the chat instead of playing the game. Do you have any tips for avoiding the knives? Because, like, this back left? Is that where you meant? Like, with the stairs? That's a good sound.
That sure was a face noid. Face noid.
I've received advice! Yay! Thank you. I hope that it's true and it's not just japes. I don't want to be japed. Nah. Oh, yeah. The strat is real. Thanks. That helps plenty. That doesn't.
Maybe you should stop doing it then, kiddo.
Ah, Snatcher have a face. Steak have a pillory.
That's like something in your body, ain't it? A capillary?
A capillary, yeah. It's like a pillory, but with more pizzazz. It's a capillary.
Kapow! Whoopa! I don't watch that much Friends.
I have no idea what the reference.
Neither do I just know it's from Friends.
The big guns! It's what a lover!
I just know it's from Friends and I don't watch Friends that often.
I've never watched Friends. Somehow got 2 hits in on DJ Grooves there, which might help me Spanish, Lord.
¿Cómo estás?
Estoy sufriendo. Proxy job. All your cars are missing. I've stolen all of your vehicles.
Me siento cansada.
Yo estoy champagne.
I am champagne.
Yes. Okay, that was kind of on me for just letting that happen, but whatever. Hey,
Yeah.
we've got to the bomb phase on a couple of occasions, so... Oh.
Yes, I seem to have fallen
Asleep?
behind fallen behind in my Spanish because I've sort of been in a not very good place mentally.
That's, like, bearing in mind everything, that is completely valid. Also, when did I get 2 health fuels?
I will let you know when I'm ready for more one-to-one tutorage.
Because I teach Luzzy Spanish in case people weren't familiar with that fact.
Yes, and you also taught me how to write happy birthday in Japanese.
Hey, Hank. Henkums. Amanda Postlethwaite. Is that a person?
I don't know. How would I even spell that to Google it?
Exactly the way it sounds like it's spelled.
Fair enough. But yes, I did write happy birthday on a card to my sister in Japanese, and it turned out to be kanji. Or
Kanji's
the
hard.
kanji. Yeah. Well, now she knows it. Well, now she knows what it looks like anyway.
Excuse me, game, I was counterattacking. I don't want peas in the trees, I'm getting better.
Have you ever been to Japan, Tess?
No, I'd like to. But then, like,
Same.
I'd be paranoid about, like, not knowing enough of the language to be properly welcome there, but, like, to my knowledge, obviously, you can tell me if I'm wrong, But my understanding of it is Japan's one of those countries where they're just really, like, grateful if anywhere shows an interest in their culture. So they'll be like, hey, you're trying to learn our language, that's cool, thanks. So I think I wouldn't have to worry that much, as long as you don't go, like, out into the countryside, because that's where they don't speak English, and why should they? So I feel like they'd be at least a little bit forgiving, but I'd still, like, I'd be there like, I'm not perfect, you should hate me. And then they'll be like, we don't hate you, Hexagon man.
Yeah, because my sister's learning Japanese because she's...
I think she's learning Japanese, I really think so.
But yeah, she's learning Japanese so she can teach English to kids in Japan. And she's wanting to like learn as much Japanese as possible since she's going to be out there for probably 5 years at most. So she's learning to sort of basically survive.
How could you do this to me, lassie?
Yee.
I was doing well,
Are you
and
sure?
never mind, we're doing okay again somehow. Poon! Poon.
Poon?
It's a number, I think.
No.
I'm going to die! Oh, I didn't. I may yet, but...
Yay!
Boom! Hone! Oh! How's eggnog? I've never had it. True story.
Check this out.
I've never had eggnog in my life. Don't particularly intend to, but you know.
Neither have I.
I had candy corn once, and I don't understand why it's so, like, controversial. Like, yeah, it's alright.
It's okay. I mean, I've had candy corn.
Yay. Shared
Yeah.
life experiences.
I mean, mine's probably slightly different to yours, because I was in America when I had it. Because I've left the continent of Europe.
I have, but just not in that direction. I've been to Africa and I've been to Asia, but I have not been to America yet. Like, if the COVID crisis hadn't, then I would have been to North America by now, but everything went sad. I'm getting provably better at this boss, so you know, that's I got that going for me. And shout out to Jab JAB, Digital Audio Broadcasting Radio, for telling me the secret of the corner. I do love me a good Muller corner. Not sponsored, I just like yogurt. Hank!
Ladies
Maybe I'm just loopy, but just the fact that DJ Grooves' line there, ladies and gentlemen, but it just got cut off, so just stop dying, ladies. Oh, weirdly, I feel like the impact of that disco ball actually threw me into the air in time enough to perform a counterattack to the other one. Little do they realize this boss is in fact a three-way. It's not 2-on-1, it's 1-on-1 on another one. Greetings, children and adults of all ages, and welcome to the amazing porno sale. Today we'll be getting the best prices we can afford for you on all your pornographic needs. You want to see dicks? You want to see dicks the size of bigger dicks? Well, we can do that for you today for the low price of $5.99, $69, $69, $69. There we go. Much better. We'll go with that take.
Time to bring out the big guns!
Where was my brain for the past 10 minutes? Only the past 10, though. Ooh, that's also useful knowledge. Peck and tranquility. It's relevant. See, sometimes I look really impressive, and then I immediately take stupid damage like that. How could this happen to me?
I've made my mistake!
I've eaten this meme. You ever just eat a meme?
No. Sorry I was gone for so long. I had to help Billy.
That's fine. And also,
Would have gone.
like, just an honest and sincere thank you to everyone who's, like, still watching the stream, because, like, there is no way I would be able to do this boss, like, without the motivation of other people being here to, like, cheer me on, as it were.
Woo! Go Tess!
Disco Tess?
Flying at the disco with Tess.
What part of counter the attack do you not understand, Hat Kid? And then again, I swear that those knives have a much greater hitbox than they have any right to have.
Wait, when did you go to Africa and or A? Oh.
Yeah, I've been to the Asian part of Turkey, and I've been to the Canary Islands, which count as Africa, because, like, have you seen how far south they are? They are definitely Africa.
Yeah, but they're owned by Spain, so isn't that still, like, Europe?
Like, legally Europe, but geographically Africa.
Oh, then I've been to Africa then. If that's the case, because I've been to the Canary Islands, or at least one of them.
Oh, there's knives!
Because I think I mentioned this to you before, I've been to Tenerife and you've been to Lanzarote.
Yeah, so now we just need one of us to go to Fuerteventura and one of us to Gran Canaria. And then we'll complete the set. You know, Canary Island. Hello, everyone. I am Canary Island trading cards.
Why does it have to be the two of us? We could get Alex, Heather, and Joff on board.
One each.
I think there's 5 of them now. Wait, there's 5 islands now? I'm confused.
You know, Grand Casperia.
Yeah, we need one of us to go to Gran Canaria, one of us to go to Fuerteventura.
It's like Portaventura, but fuerte.
Yeah. And then somebody to just go to like all of the Balearic Islands like in one go.
Invest in them. Play them the secret sandwich song.
And that will be their national anthem, and they will represent themselves at Eurovision as an independent nation. Because that's a thing that can happen, apparently.
Oh, Gibraltar. I've been there too.
I haven't. I kind of want to, but I don't know.
See, I feel like the people of Gibraltar don't like tourists. Which, like, I kind of don't blame them because there was a tourism boom there, and, like, I don't know, I feel like maybe all of a sudden they're being asked to speak, like, more English and less Genito, because, like, I do know that, like, legally, they do prefer English over Spanish, but they do have a native local dialect that's, like, a combination of English, Spanish, and Asturian, I think? Or possibly Galician? I don't remember. But, like, I get the impression that they resent having to put up with tourists, and I don't blame them. But the thing is, like, I feel like I have the kind of, like, skin color and, like, accent when I speak Spanish that, like, they would think I'm one of them, and even I didn't feel welcome there. But, like, it's not their job to make me feel welcome, so, like, I don't begrudge them that.
Yeah. Fair. And I mean, I don't, like, so... Because when I last went to Salou, which would have been 2 years ago for my honeymoon, but yeah, there was, like, sort of, like, this massive increase in, like, places saying that they, like, have Russian menus and Russian, like, basically access for people to speak like, to be able to understand Russian and stuff, because they've had, like, they must have had, like, an increase in, like, Russian tourists over there or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, when I was in school, there was a lot of Russian cars there, which kind of sounds like that implies that someone drove there from Russia in a car.
All the way to Spain?
Apparently.
That's bananas.
Excuse you, I was jumping.
That is bananas that somebody would drive all the way to Spain.
I'm getting better. I'm still crap, but I'm getting better.
Yay! I believe in you, Tess. You can do the thing.
The jury's still out on me whether I believe houses.
No.
Bibbidi bobbidi cubed. Okay, I finally got the Splandwich now. I need to wait for it to stop forcing me in a direction to then go in the direction. Like, I know what I mean.
Did you know?
Anything for you, Beyonce!
Beyonce. If we ever ended up on Family Fortunes, come to Gino. She gladly will. Pushes.
I mean, would you any different? Who wouldn't come to Gino when asked?
No. I mean, like... I don't know. I still find it funny how, like, this family of northerners were basically saying that it was his accent that was the problem with bus. Like, really? He's from up north and he says bus like a normal person?
I can't see where I'm supposed to be seeing, but somehow I got help.
Yay! Yes, Willie G is from up north and he says bus like a normal person.
Iframes, please. Iframes, please! Why am I small inside the jukebox?
No. Why is anything?
See, shout out to anyone who is actually still watching this shit show, because I'm doing my best here. It just so happens that my best isn't really good enough.
Ladies and
I'm still here.
I'm still standing. Is the
Better than
loneliest
ever
number that
did.
you'll ever do. I was trying to be in the air.
Lassie.
2 can be as bad as 1, but it's not the loneliest number since the number 1. I don't know the words.
So is the lyric actually "one's the loneliest number you'll ever do"?
I don't know if it's ever do or ever new.
Oh, see, that would make more sense.
But then, is it that you'll ever knew or that you ever knew? Because saying you'll never ever bleh,
You will
you'll
ever knew. Like, which tense is
Yeah,
that?
that doesn't that doesn't make any sense. So I'm guessing it's 1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew.
Well, bold of you to assume that I knew it. I could count to potato, but can I count to 1? That's a closely kept national secret.
No anymore.
Well, I have no idea where I just went. Hey, if Jab is still here, what's the penalty if I do use Peace and Tranquility? Because I don't want to. But it might become necessary. Okay, that was unfair. Maybe I can salvage it. I've salvaged slightly better than this in the past. Does it penalize you in any way? Like, is it like, it counts for less because you used peas in the trees?
There's peas!
Oh, there's peas in the trees! 'Cause I don't even see how this could be made easier. Like, that makes it sound like it's easy.
Like using the simplify when playing the cube. The cube. No? Okay.
I've only seen one episode of it so far, but I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it. So cube is a yes.
Yes.
That seems like excessively making up for it.
Slice of life.
I feel like the cube would just give me too much anxiety. Like, not just doing the tasks, but like, I don't like I know it's not a confined space. It looks quite like it looks like there's a fair amount of space, but I would just feel enclosed, you know?
I can't focus because the directors won't shut up and just try to do the oh, it costs pawns, but that's it. I feel like it used to cost yarn, didn't it? And you know what? With all of this is entirely Hearty's fault. So everyone blame Hearty for being like, "Wait, it took more than 10 seconds." So now I'm paranoid about not being the greatest. Because I got stamina. Hearty continues to be sus. That's a point. Laura, were you part of that game the other day where, like, a bunch of us on Discord were playing Among Us, and Dino literally confessed to being the murderer, but we still voted him out anyway? No. Okay, I'm trying too hard to focus, so I can't tell the story properly. So were you there for that or not?
What story?
Jesus, Laura. That there was a game of Among Us where Dino literally confessed to being the imposter, but we were like, why would the imposter confess though? And so we voted, and it was split 3 votes for Dino, 3 votes for Hearty, and then in the second round, like I literally saw Dino like dancing next to the body, and everyone but Hearty voted for Hearty. So he was literally voted out at that point. It got to the point where there were only 3 of us left alive, including Dino. But yeah, we voted him out in the end.
Ah, yes. Among Us is a good game. Unless I'm the imposter, in which case it sucks. I hate being imposter.
I hate impostering. Now, I'm not really paying a huge amount of attention to it, but I feel like, so far, this has been my best run, and like, I'd still be going even without the peas in the trees. But I don't know, because I've not really been checking. I would like it if there was like some sort of like system in Among Us where you can indicate like your relative preference for like if like I don't know, if there's like an in-game slider or something to say, oh, like if you slide it one way, that means I prefer being crewmate. The other way, I prefer being imposter, and like how far it is on that scale indicates like, you know, if you put it right in the middle, then you like being both. And then the game uses that to like, not to absolutely determine, but just to weight like who gets priority when it randomly rolls who the like the imposter should be in each round.
Yeah.
Because like that would add many to it. Because like then I'd have fewer rounds imposting, and then when I do impost, it'll be even more unexpected. I swear to God, if I die again, ha! One of them killed the other.
Because last
I forgot about that.
night's rounds, I had like 3 rounds in a row where I was imposter.
Never a good time.
I hate being imposter.
So do I. I don't like being mean.
Neither do I, and I'm not very good at lying.
I am. Which means that people don't trust me even when I am telling the truth.
Well, I trust you. But then I have been, like, one of your best friends for the last 6 years now.
I did it. And all it took was peeing on a tree.
Yes, Tess, I knew you could do the thing.
Pee! And it's gonna pain me so much if I watch that back and it turns out that that was the one time where I didn't take more than 4 damage between regenerating. Like, what if that was the one time? And it's all Hearty's fault for making me self-conscious. So we're gonna have to throw him in the trash.
Blame Germany, blame Germany.
I am going to drink some water because everything's so quiet now without the music. Hearty sus. Oh, well, okay, Jeb. Thank you for that. And I'm going to, once again, just in case the game crashes, I do not want to have to do that again.
Lozzie sus. No. Lozzie sauce. No.
What would you put that on? Pasta? An impasta?
Well, I mean, I do like Italian food.
So much so that you become the Italian food.
Yes, so much so that I don't know, will drive all the way up north to go to one of Gino DeCampo's restaurants and have some Italian food. Now, that's probably going to be, like, stupidly expensive, and that's not just the drive up north. Because they all seem to be up north.
Now I get to keep the... What has happened to the game audio?
I don't know.
The game audio's
Exactly.
gone weird.
But
Okay,
I feel
and
like
it's back.
I'm gonna go rest for a bit before joining you for some Among Us.
That's fair enough. So Morty. I think what I shall do is Cooldown with the Snatcher coins in Nyakuza Metro, because I know where one of them is. So I'll go and do that, and then I'll call it a stream.
Yeah. And I shall join you for some Among Us later.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye!
If anyone else is around, send them in. And then there were fewer. See, I feel like I was getting there with the two conductors, but you know what? Like, I don't know how I feel about the game with its whole, I don't need to prove myself to anyone, and it's right, I don't have to prove myself to anyone, but at the same time, I would have got there eventually. Ugh. It's one of those things where I would care so much less about how long it takes if I wasn't doing this for an audience. Which is a shame, but you know, it's whatever. I worry that if I re-enable hard mode for that mission, it will then disallow me from, like, doing the missions that connect to it, because you know how you have to complete some missions in order to unlock, like, later. Oh, really? Because, because I don't recognize your screen name, I'm going to assume that you're new to me. I don't actually know. So, I'll, for the benefit of explanation, like, this whole stream series is the end product of a Let's Play that I did of the entire base game, and also the DLCs, apart from Seal the Deal. So, in one of the episodes of that, just to demonstrate how Death Wish mode worked, I tried the supercharged version. Why is the frame rate tubular? Why is it like this? This is lovely. But yes, I don't know why the game is suddenly chumbling. Is this gonna be unwatchable? But yeah, I did the, I have no idea why the game is acting like this. This is bothering me now. Anyway, I did the supercharged version of the Mafia Town boss, and, like, that killed me, like, 30 times, and then I was like, you know what? This isn't worth it. This isn't entertaining. So, I felt like that was difficult, but then maybe I just needed to get good. Game, please stop chungling. There is no reason why you should chungle. Like, the frame rate here, it's happening on, like, it's not a product of, like, it's, how do I explain this? Like, the frame rate is happening to me, not as a result of encoding issues. So, I'm having to suffer through it too. That said, it seems to be smoothing out a bit now. Maybe, hopefully. Because, like, I've done some of the missions already, so, like, it's not like I'm completely useless at this game. I just, like, in one of my other Let's Play videos, I went on this whole speech about, like, okay, I need to not grab that. Is it gonna zone me out if I go down? Okay, good. But, yeah, there was another episode of another one of my Let's Plays where I was talking about, like, how I worry about, like, how my performance in games reflects on me as a player. And I could swear it's here, but it's not. Where I'm having a massive brain fart at the moment on where the fucking, like, I know where one of the coins is because I know it's attached to the building with fucking. God, my brain is just fried after that boss. But I know the building that has the secret optional boss on top. That's where one of the Snatcher coins is. I just don't remember how to get there, because it's over there. How do I get up there? Oh. This is just me talking at myself. Maybe it's not. Yeah, camera, don't turn around when I tell you not to. Because I remember it being a. See, I remember getting up there using the yellow trains, so either I went, or maybe I did a wrongy. Do forgive me being somewhat blech to watch at the moment, because I'm still mentally recuperating from this whole bit is just me mentally recovering from that previous. I'm sure you understand. You seem like a pro at this game. That wasn't meant to sound vindictive. That's like we're all suffering here. Right, I know at some point there's a train, and from the train thus spake the meat. I used to be good at this back in my day. I think it's that one, I think? To be fair, it's been a while, and this is an open ass place. That one? Question mark? Oh, yeah. Okay, you definitely have exclusive bragging rights on suffering. Like, that's not even me being, like, sarcastic. That's... Yeah, you sound like you've had a time and a half. Right then. That building there, that's the number. Because then I have to go... Or you could just fling me off entirely despite me saying, hey, hat kid, go in a direction. Why did it throw me that way? I am running out of voice as well as brain power. So, in news that has nothing to do with this, I played Superliminal the other day, in fact yesterday, and it was good. Because it just came out on Steam, like, I think yesterday. Oh, fuck a house. This is literally just because I'm all like, again, throwing me the wrong way. I've proven on many an occasion that I can do this. I'm just suffering at the moment because, like, it sounds at this point like I'm making excuses, and now we're back to the conversation of making myself look good on video, because, like, I am a skilled player of game buses. Okay. That was not worth the hassle. Right, I don't know where the other ones are, so we'll just follow the map. And zone out? No, it didn't zone out. Cool. Okay, so somewhere in Pink Paw. That doesn't surprise me. Also, I wonder if the paw prints on the walls, like... I mean, I know it's to indicate, one, cats live here, and B, wall jump up this. But at the same time, part of me's thinking of, Kabegami from Okami. So, you know. Anyway. Somewhere down from here. But when you say down from here... Oh, you just mean there. I was going to say, down from here... Oh. Well, now I'm completely lost. Thanks, game. That's one thing I do not like about Pink Paw Station. It's... Ah! It just zones you out when it damn well feels like it. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, maybe this time. Oh. Can I stand here?
Oh, here we go again. Get off one line, walk over to another, get 2 different passes. And I have to switch 4 more times just to get to where I want to be.
I'm just sympathizing there because Pink Paw Station is a house. Yeah, screw it, let's have some shoyu ramen. I don't remember if I actually showed this off in the main series. Because I think this and the Metro Special, I think, are the two that I didn't show off, so...
Shoyu ramen. A warm chicken and vegetable broth served with toppings of your choice. The perfect comfort food for the cold night after you miss the last train of the day.
Hitting a little bit too close to home there. Fuck you. So... Ooh, another place.
Shopping around?
I don't remember the meatballs, so sure. Let's obtain balls of meat.
Meatballs. Grounded meat rolled into a small ball. To reach true enlightenment, you must understand that as meatballs go in, hairballs go out.
Disturbingly crunchy meatballs. Yeah, anyway, we're back up to full health, so... Ooh, a sticker that in fact, I don't think I've ever been over here, ever. But, the baby! Baby conductor baby. See, now I feel supremely patronized for everything that happened in the last hour or so. Right, anyway, it looked like it wanted me to go into the electric zone? Maybe? maybe not. No? Okay, no, maybe? That might be...
Make sure you buy the right.
Is it the... I'll have to go in the front way instead. And run face first into a serving truck.
I keep seeing these shiny things around the vegetable.
Oh,
Shiny things?
thank you, Jab. Should I call you Jab or J-A-B or Jabe? Jimblebrobbed? Jahosiary. I will just keep making stupid noises, because I'm just full-on loopy mode at the moment. I dislike these children! Nyang. Okay. Just... And especially the invisible ones. The pain they cause me. Okay. Am I the only one, by the way, who feels like the Arctic Cruise as a chapter? Oh. Feels like a fan-made mod that got put into the game. But despite being of inferior quality compared to, like, the community rifts. Because there's some really amateurish design decisions. Wait, I remember where this is, because I remember seeing it in my main Let's Play. I just remembered I had a stroke of brilliance. Because it's like, it's at the back of one of these tunnels. I had completely forgotten until just now. Okay, cat train, no need to scream at my face. Now, is it this tunnel, or is it the next one? Oh, rat. Yep, it's that one there. Cool and good. I'll just need to wait for you. And then... slow down time. Run like the hill. And with that, we've found all of Kern. Which seems like a good place to... back to Hube. And... on that note... I shall... I guess have a quick look once again at the map of... directions. See what I'll be doing in next week's stream, because... yeah, I had a very bad first impression of it, because I was one of the people who got it for free when it first came out, and that was before they'd done a load of the refinements on it, and it felt really unrefined, basically. So... like, the purple rift there was just hell on a piece of toast? I don't know, I suffered anyway. But I remember the days when the ship shape mission... oh no, there's a Death Wish version of that! That was accidentally loud, but so how does Death Wish ship shape compare to, like, pre-beta, ship shape? Because, like, that before it was patched, because I tried doing, like, the patch literally turned it from impossible to playable. So, I don't know, I just, I'm full of the Ghiblies. I shall just, I think I'll just end the stream, to be honest. But yes, I've had a fantastic time in the end. I shall just briefly duck out of Discord. But yes, I've, as of last week, my weekly schedule is stream here on Twitch on Fridays at 8 PM Britain time. I don't know where you are, Jab, but there you go. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to end now. I've suffered enough and plenty. I need to go and lie down and just pass out for the rest of eternity. So, genuinely, thank you to everyone who watched, especially those who stuck with me through the whole double director fiasco, because I appreciate your patience. And see y'all next week if you intend to watch. Ceiling reveal, lampshade reveal. You could also find me on YouTube where most of my stuff happens, but yes, thanks for watching, and the VOD of this will be going up on YouTube as well, basically ASA possible. So, goodbye and have a leg in the meantime. Drive safe, as the cool kids say. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.